for 9 yards last season. The offensive line, decent size.
Good size, Wade.
Left tackle Ben Maruska, a 6'5", 285-pound junior, protects the backside of Coppings. The left guard is Andrew Quackenboss. Quackenboss, 6', 225-pound senior. And a 77, Ben Giles, is the center, 5'11", 225-pound senior. Eric Michelson, 6', 225-pound senior, is at right guard. And Alan Van Egtern is the right tackle, 6'2", 230-pound senior. Those are the starting lineups defensively for Fond du Lac. Here's how they're going to line up today. The defensive tackles going to be Trevor Tyson and Nate Cudworth. The nose tackle is Ben Maruska. And the rush end is going to be Brian Harney. Sam linebacker, Jake Diener. Middle linebacker, Tim Simmons. And Jeremiah Zilke is the weak side linebacker. Mason Ruby and Adam King, the defensive backs at corner. Sean Schlagenhoft, one strong safety, and Alex Schuler is the free safety. And again, Hoffy, the opening kick tonight going to be brought to you by Paul J. Ferris Plumbing. If you have a plumbing problem, call Paul J. Ferris Plumbing. Paul's your local master plumber with over 15 years experience, your personal plumber for life. Paul J. Ferris Plumbing, 979-8602.
Well, I'm really curious on what we're going to see tonight. Wade, as I said, over the years, for as long as I can remember following Fond du Lac football, I'll go back to when I was about 8 years old in 1970. You always knew coming into the year a good share of the key playmakers, because you've always had guys coming back or guys waiting in the wing that got some time. This is really a blank slate other than a couple of players here, so it's going to be very interesting. It's a great opportunity for these young men to come out there and make a name for themselves their senior year, and in some cases their junior year. But I don't think you and I are alone in wondering exactly what's going to happen this year in Fondy football.
Incidentally, too, no video sports on the cable system, at least this point this year. So Dave Bastian, who's a go-getter, starting Foot of the Lake TV on the internet. That's FODLTV.com. At this point, you'll be able to see them uploaded. If you search them on Facebook, we have a link at KFIZ.com. The games will be up on YouTube later tonight by quarters, but hopefully by next week or the week after, we will have those games up, and you'll be able to access the games rather quickly after the game, just like video sports. Just watch them on the computer. The opening kickoff is going to be taken by one of the upbacks for Fond du Lac, Adam King, going to return it to the near side. He's got some room across the 25, and he is going to be pulled down at the 26-yard line by Appleton East. Steve Bang, and he was trying to rip that football out.
He was trying to very much strip the ball. One name to watch that I've heard some things about, I know he had some success in track last spring, is the junior John Miles Gaskell, wide receiver, supposed to have a little bit of speed, supposed to have a potential for being a playmaker out there, and of course that's one young man we're going to want to keep our eye on, see how they get him the ball.
Cudworth standing to the left of quarterback Coppings. The backfield, it's Alex Letourneau. Going to motion Gaskell to the left, and they're going to hand it off to Letourneau there, no gain. I tried to go Richard Nixon today, and I texted Nate Lehman and told him I wanted to see a flea flicker on the opening play. Shows you where that got me.
Didn't get you anywhere. Wait.
Then I said, how about a dive to the right?
Now, this is interesting. East comes back with 17 starters. From the scouting report I have from them, some people saw them last weekend, defensively, a very solid defense. Could be a tough chore for the Cardinals. Offensively, perhaps still on some level of work in progress. Receivers split to each side, 2nd down and 12. Copping's going to throw on the near side. It's complete, maybe for a 2-yard gain on the near side to Gaskell. And a gain of about 5 we'll give them. So it'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd and about 8. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line here, just underway. The 2011 football season. Got North Fondy and Mayville tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Springs and Lomira tomorrow night at 7. Nice delivery there on that pass. A little dangerous, but you may be able to get a little pump and go at some point because that corner was coming up on that and really jumping that route. Receivers split to each side. Again, working out of that pistol. Copping's going to throw, looking. He's going to fire it long on the near side for Gaskell, and he just overshoots him. On the coverage was Mike Altabelli, and just like that, 3 and out for Fondy. Gaskell did get behind him, though. Gaskell did get behind him, and it was a nicely thrown ball, just a little bit too long. 10:41 left in the first quarter. No score on your FloorQuest scoreboard. And the punter, Coppings, the quarterback, going to be the punter this year, too. So that obviously gives you some options. Absolutely. If you ever get in situations. Altabelli and Bauer going to stand back at their 31-yard line for Appleton East. Copping stands at his 15. Long snapper's a sophomore that got moved up, Curtis Marshall. Now they're going to bring back and rush
Short kick, it's going to bounce, and Bauer's going to let it go right by him, and he's going to let that thing roll inside the 25, and it'll be downed by the Cardinals' Brian Schlagenhoff at the 24-yard line, and that's where Appleton East will start 1st and 10, bring their quarterback back and Chris Curran, their running back back, and Nick Carlson from last year. So East has got some weapons back. Carlson ran for 535 yards and also the leading receiver with just 137 yards receiving because East doesn't throw the ball very much.
Second team all-conference, I believe, was Nick Carlson. I could be wrong on that, but I believe he was. And the other kid that looks impressive physically is Ross Flum, number 9. He is a large, impressive-looking young man running a tailback right now.
East is going to line up in the eye. They're going to hand off to Flum, and he gets tackled in the backfield. Jake Diener shooting the hole on the right side, and he's going to pull him down for no gain or maybe a loss of a half yard. They're looking for big things from Diener this year.
Well, you take a look at Jake. He's a man. I mean, there is no question he is a man. He is so well put together. He's worked really hard at being in top shape. And one thing last year, he lived in the backfield, but at times he played a little too straight up and down. It'll be interesting to see if he's worked on that this year.
Receivers split to each side. Curran's going to duck under his center. Carlson, the lone running back, going to hand off to Carlson up. Actually, Curran kept it himself, and he's going to throw it to the outside. The defense swarming as the pitch goes to Taylor Gerner, and the hole gets filled on the other side. That was Alex Schuler. Cardinals do a nice job of cutting off the angle right there.
That was a wonderful job of staying disciplined.
No, let's be honest. Cardinals defensively last year had trouble.
Oh, yeah, they had way too many times when players, when guys just ran completely untouched for long distances. And we'll see if they have a little change. Coach John Redding taking care of the defense. Just a wonderful man that's been in the program for many years.
4 wides, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Curran under center, and he's going to hand off up the gut to Carlson. Breaks 1 tackle across the 30, carries a tackler up across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Still going to be shy of the first down. Getting up from the bottom of the pile right there was Nathan Cudworth.
Tell you what, that was a nice run, though.
On play by number 42, Nathan Cudworth.
And it's going to be 4th down. So the Cardinal defense early on. You know, Coach Lehman said the defense was really getting after it here in practice, really moving left and right and hitting people, and we saw that in the first possession.
Certainly did. Gave up a 10-yard run on 3rd down, but it was a 3rd down and about 12, so that did not do any damage.
Gaskell and King going to return the kick. High end over end kick. King's going to take it at the 35. Come back to the near side, spin through 1 tackler, and then he gets wrapped up on the play on the far side of the field by Nathan Smith, and that's where the Cardinals will start. 1st and 10, second possession of the game. No score on your FloorQuest scoreboard. Again, looking for Green Bay Packer football tonight. Head to 107.1. Next week it'll be the same drill with the Packers playing on Friday night. K107.1 FM. It's the place where you can watch Green Bay Packer football or listen to Green Bay Packer football. Going to split David Zimmerman wide to the left. Near side, it's John Miles Gaskell. Letourneau, the tailback. Slot to the right is Cudworth, the fullback. Gaskell off that pistol, high snap, and he is going to just pull it down and maybe get a yard offensively.
I don't know if that was a call quarterback draw, if he just had the high snap and thought, I better try to make something out of it.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Huffy, you'll be having the Brewer updates for us tonight?
It's rain delay right now to start the game. Looked like a fast-moving storm going through New York City.
2nd down and 8. 8:05 left in the first quarter. Single back out of pistol. Copping's going to pitch to the near side. Letourneau going to try to get upfield. Turns upfield, has the 40 up to the 43-yard line. Tackle for Appleton East was made by Tyler O'Connor, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Number 55.